What's up everyone and welcome back to my RB Leipzig career. Just before we start, I'd quickly like to say I made a slight error with my audio. I accidentally left the audio coming through my TV or monitor, so as a result you might be able to hear a little bit during the games and bits like that. It was a complete mistake and I promise it won't happen again, so never mind. Anyway, for today's episode, first thing we're going to do is jump in and maybe buy some players. Just going to go over to my shortlist and see what we can get. Okay, so here we are on my shortlist, and these are the two players amongst all of the others that we've looked at throughout the season who I think would be relatively good to bring into the team. I feel we need another left back because we've got Hoffenheim, and I actually believe that's it at the moment, so we definitely need to purchase a left back. Then there's also Leon Bailey. I did some research on him. He's very fast. He's got about 87 or 88 potential, so I'm going to inquire about both of them, see what their teams come back with in regards to a money figure, and then we'll either put a bid in or we'll move on to other targets. Okay, so we've actually just got a response for Theo Hernandez. It turns out he actually does play for Atletico Madrid. I didn't realise this, and he is out on loan, so it's very unlikely that we're actually ever going to be able to get him, especially not this year as he's on loan, so we're going to have to look for another left back in just a second. We just received a response from Genk for Leon Bailey. It turns out they actually want 12 million for him. That is quite a lot. And we do only have around a 12 million transfer budget, so I might lower that probably only to about like 6.5 to see what they say. He would be a good option to have because he's very pacey as well, and we don't really have too many left-sided players. We only seem to play our forwards out on the wings at the moment, so I'm going to put that in and we'll see how it goes. In other news, we've received an offer for Oliver Burke. It's only 2.9 million from Arsenal. I'm not too happy to allow that. He's kind of a good rotation player for us at the moment. If they bid about 5 million, I might be tempted. So I might counter offer it up at like 5.5 million, because that'll be a decent amount to get for him. But if he doesn't get sold, it doesn't matter. He's a good squad player anyway. I think it's fair to say this is possibly the biggest offer we seem to have ever received. It's for Donnarumma. A total of 32 million, which is like a lot for us, but as we know, we don't want to sell him. He's a fantastic talent. He's only 17, and realistically, he's only going to get more expensive in price anyway. And considering we are at the moment leading, I don't see why he'd want to move to Sunderland. No disrespect to Sunderland or anything, but we're most likely going to be in Europe next year, so I'm going to reject that even though the money is tempting. In the search for another left back, I have found this guy, Alejandro Grimaldo. We're just going to put another inquiry in. I'm not sure how much they'll want. They'll probably want a lot, considering I think his potential again is around 87. But we'll send that off, see what they say. Another guy I'm looking at is this player called Dalbert. He's a player for Nice, and it looks like he's only just moved. So we're going to put an inquiry in as well for him. He's got very high attacking work rates. He's got over 90 pace, 90 acceleration. So a very good attacking player. I'm not sure they're going to want to sell him though, seeing as he's only just moved to Nice. As you will be able to see, we've got a game on Sunday. I believe it's actually the first match after the winter break, so we'll just get into that in a little while. However, first of all, we're just going to jump into a quick training session. I'm going to get straight into it, and I'll be back in just a second. Today's training session was the last one of our, let's say, concentrated training sessions on Stefan Brandt. We want to try and bring him as good as we possibly can to hopefully get him into the first team at some point. So that's why we did all that over the winter break. All the training sessions from now on will be mixed again with all the players trying to improve them the best we can. So that was good. Now we're going to move on. I think it's our first match of the day up next. There might be a couple more bits of transfer business on the way, but other than that, we're dead set on continuing our amazing form in the league. It looks like we've had 2 responses for the players that we put inquiries in for, Dalbert and Grimaldo. They want 15 million and 17.5 million respectively. That is quite a lot. I believe we only have around 12 million. I could adjust the budget, but I'm not sure I really want to pay that much money, and I don't think they're going to budge either that much. So I think I'm actually going to leave that there. I may instead go back and just bid the 12.5 million for that left winger, because I think that'll be more beneficial. We can always get a left back next year when hopefully more people want to move to us, because ideally we would have won the league. Hopefully, that's what I'm saying, but we'll have to wait and see. Arsenal came back to us about our counter offer for Oliver Burke. We did put up 5.5 million. They have up their bid to 4.2. But I actually think I'm going to leave that for the moment. We could probably get more money for him if we wanted to sell him next season anyway, so I'm going to leave it here. Also, Genk came back to us about Leon Bailey. As you can see, they rejected 6.5 million and they still want 12. I'm going to try 10 now. I'm going to up it to 10, see what they say. If not, I think I will just go and pay the 12 million because he has a very high potential. He's a very pacey player and he might be able to put a bit of pressure on Forsberg. Okay, so it is that time of the day. It is the time to play our first match of this episode. We are up against, I think, Frankfurt, and let's jump straight into the team selection. Considering it has been the winter break, I think we are pretty much good enough to play our strongest team possible. Yusuf Poulsen just announced that he was back as well. We got an email back from his injury. So I think in terms of the squad, we are completely clear. I've just forgotten to put Donnarumma back in, but other than that, this is the team we're going to go with. I think it's our strongest team possible, so let's jump straight into the match and see how we get on against Frankfurt.
Hello everybody, Martin Tyler is my name, Alan Smith is his name alongside me, and we're hoping to bring you some fine action from this game today.
So here we are, first match of the episode up against Frankfurt. Hopefully we can kick it off with a win. Well, that's poor.
Goals because this team has got some really good strikers who are bang in form.
Exactly, Alan Smith. Bang in form. That's what we are. We're leading. Best team in the league, dare I say it. Not if we do things like that, though. Great save by Donnarumma. Saving us there, literally. Come on, Kaita. Let's get to that. Get to it, boys. Good defending. Good save by Donnarumma there. Keeping us in the game. Let's get it out nice and quick. That ball wasn't meant for there. Let's drive it near post. Oh! What a goal. Oh, that wasn't an own goal. I'll take that. It's good play. Okay, that was definitely our goal. I'm taking that. The keeper just didn't save it very well. We're claiming that goal. It was good play. Get going, Werner. Use your pace to get away. Let's go along the ground. Come on, come on, tap it in, tap it in. Oh, so close. Alright, so I'm just feeling a little straight swap here. Come on, Selka. Get that in, get that in. Oh, what an introduction that would have been. Get running, Sabitzer. Use whatever stamina you have left. Come on, get to it, get to it, get to it. What a goal! 2-0. Selka. Right, that's good play by them there. Come on, Donnarumma. As always, on it again. In fact, we are 3-on-1 here. Let's get that straight through the middle. Come on, Selka. Boom. 3-0. What an impact.
read that, hasn't he? And made the interception.
There we have it, 3-0, the first game of the day. We started off a little bit slow, we were 1-0 up, and then Selke, the super sub, managed to come on, get 2 goals, secure the victory, and ensures that we are still at the top of the table. So let's move on from this and hopefully win our next match as well. As you can see, we are back in the main menu now, and we've got some very good news. Genk have come back and they've accepted our bid for Leon Bailey for 10 million. He only actually wants 15,000 a week, which is very good. So it turns out we could have put up our transfer budget quite a bit. But anyway, we'll submit that. I imagine he'll accept. I'm gonna say rotation for the moment. He probably won't want that, but if not, we'll change it to first team. As we thought, Leon Bailey came straight back. He wasn't happy with the role in the team, so we're just gonna put that up to a important first team player. Just got to make sure that we manage his playing time and everything so that he's happy at the club, and he should be a future star for us, hopefully. We have just received a loan offer from Wycombe Wanderers, actually, for a 2-year loan for Soren Rediman. I'm actually going to accept that. I did want to loan him out initially, and then he did actually get a chance at left back when we couldn't play Hausenberg. However, considering the amount of centre backs we have, I'm sure they can do a job at left back. So we're actually going to let him go out, and we'll see you in 2 years. The other good news is that Leon Bailey has accepted his contract, so we're going to accept this offer and let him join up with the team as quickly as possible. Just before we jump into the next match, which is up against Hoffenheim, we've got time for one more training session. Bailey has just joined up with the squad, so I'm going to chuck him straight in as well, and we'll get straight into it. I'll be back in just a second. There we have it, the end of our last training session before we jump into this next match. It's all looking good. We overall did relatively well. Only 1 C, 2 Bs and 2 As. So let's move on from here and hopefully win this next game. Finally, it's time to play this next match of the day. We're up against Hoffenheim and we are at home. I'm thinking this time that I might actually try out our new signing. I'm not sure if I will start him or I might bring him on maybe in the second half, because our team did well last time. I think I'm definitely going to start Selke after his 2 goals. But other than that, I might leave it the same.
Welcome everybody to today's game. I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith is with me. And it's a Bundesliga game we've got for you. We're looking forward to bringing the commentary.
Yeah, great to be here today. Should be a good one, this.
Alright, so Hoffenheim, we managed to win our last game. Ideally, we're going to win this one as well, but we just have to wait and see. Let's try not to concede early here. Let's get that out. Then maybe, dare I say it, get on a little counter-attack here. Oh, no, no, no. How did he beat Klosterman? How? We were sloppy at the back, but still. I swear Klosterman was in front of him. Alright, let's get back into this game. Sloppy start. Nice, nice, nice. Come on, Sabitzer. Oh, off the post. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get through, get through, get through, Sabitzer. Get a shot off. Oh, how did it go wide? That was such a poor ball as well. I think I'm going to have to bring Forsberg off at half time. his injury isn't literally getting any better. So, okay, let's get this out wide to Bailey. Just get him going down the wing with his pace. I keep on trying to cut in with him because I think he's going to do something, and then they just close me down right at the end.
Now been able to get their man.
Yeah, and I think both parties will be absolutely delighted. I think he'll have a success.
Right, they are literally pushing us back here like ridiculous. Bailey once again. Can he get a shot off this time? Yes, he can. 1-1.
That's what we've come to see. That's a brilliant goal. It's the substitute who's struck here. And he's done it really to...
Let's go for this win. Come on, Dembele. Get through there. Nice, nice, nice. Maybe get it up. Someone head it in. 2-1. Sabitzer. The comeback is complete, boys. The comeback's complete.
Well, that... Down with a punch to clear the danger.
Oh, hello. Let's go, boys.
We could be in.
3-on-1.
He's in here.
I'm feeling a little... Oh, I was just about to say I'm feeling a little pass to the side. But I should have just taken it myself. That is like the biggest wasted chance ever. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, people. Get it out to Bailey. Bailey's on the run. Probably could have fed him through a little bit better. But there we go. Finally, we managed to win 2-1. A pleasing result. Bailey come on, even though Forsberg got injured, which was a little bit disappointing. But we managed to win. Bailey scored as well. What more could he want from his first game? So let's push on. Still leading at the top of the table. It's all looking good for Red Bull Leipzig. Alright, so now we are back. We can see the damage that has been done to Emil Forsberg. It's not actually too bad. It's only 5 days. So most likely Bailey will actually be starting the next game as well. I'm not sure when it is, but just to play it safe, we're going to start Bailey next time out. He had a good game as well. So it's all looking good. Anyway, I think that will be all for today. We only did 2 games, but we did some transfer business as well. Next time out, we will conclude the transfer window. I want you guys to tell me now if there's anyone or any free agents or anything like that we can go for. Maybe not free agents, but people that are running out of contract at the end of the season. I'm going to have a look myself now, but I need you guys to tell me as well. And hopefully then I can pick up on some. I do have a little bit of wage budget left, so that might be an option. Anyway, as I said, we're going to leave it here. As you can see on the league table, we're on 40 points, 5 points clear, which is very, very pleasing for us. So if you did enjoy today's video, remember to drop a like on it. Subscribe if you're new. Leave me any comments, as I said, about who I should go for. And yeah, I'll see you all on the next video.